I'm listening to this conversation, and you guys talked about this not too long ago, and I was so frustrated. I really need.
Why, are you cut or are you uncut?
My son is uncut, and my brothers are all uncut, and my son has swarms of women, and it comes
swarms
down
of women
to
calling him an anteater dick, right? I mean, come on, let's be honest here.
What?
Well, hey, you know what? People say, oh, it's dirty. I mean, people, you can say somebody's butt is dirty. If they take a shower and if you're clean, you don't have an issue with it.
Right, but you can't shower a foreskin away.
Yeah, you don't know how these things work, do you?
I mean, once your son or in your brother's shower, they're still going to have a foreskin over their wiener.
Listen,
cut it off right now.
My son has never had an issue, and he's 22 years old, and there's never been an issue. My father's brother, when he was circumcised, he screamed so hard he broke a blood vessel in his head and he died. That's so traumatic for a baby when he first comes into the world.
Dying is pretty traumatic. You're right. That is about the most traumatic thing
It's
possible.
not your penis, ma'am.
Yeah, that's true. It's our wieners. Leave them alone.
You know what? It's a baby. It's a baby, and a baby should have a peaceful beginning to life.
It's a baby with the penis, ma'am.
You say peaceful beginning of life, but they pluck that child from the garden that is your womb. They bring him into this world screaming and crying into a bright, light-filled room. They smack him on the ass. They cut his damn life cord off, and you're telling me you should have a peaceful beginning? You might as well chop off his wiener.
My child was born at home, and it was a peaceful birth, and he didn't get smacked on the ass. It was a wonderful birth, and it just depends on who you have as your, doctor, midwife, and how you do your birthing procedure. I had a wonderful pregnancy, a wonderful birth, and my children are wonderful children, and we have no issues with that situation. So.
What do you got for her, John?
Well, I was just curious. She said that last time we talked about it started a fight between her and her husband.
Awesome.
And she had to go
What happened was I came home and I was so angry at all the... I felt like my son was being attacked personally. That's how I took it.
Man, we have nothing against your son at all. It's not his fault that he has a freakish-looking wiener.
It's not freakish.
It
but
is.
Anyway.
When's the last time you saw it?
Yeah, when's the last time you took a look at your 22-year-old son's
You seem
schween?
overly concerned.
Yeah.
No, that's really disgusting. I mean, that's
so
not
his wiener's
even...
disgusting. Now you're telling us that your 22-year-old son has a disgusting-looking wiener when just a second ago you said it was beautiful. You said it was the most majestic wiener you'd ever seen
about my
or
child
touched.
Is beautiful.
Sure.
And from what I hear from the women, they're not too disappointed.
How many women are talking to you about your son's sexual performance? That seems odd to me.
My children are very open with me. I mean, take a look at my daughter on Facebook. She's the most beautiful girl in the world as far as I could see.
First, before I do that, may I ask her age?
She's 25.
All right, John, look her up.
John, look up her daughter on Facebook. We'll be the judge of how beautiful she is.
Where can we find those wiener pics?
What does her vagina look like?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's now. Come on,
Tell me your son's penis is beautiful and majestic and the most beautiful thing you've ever laid your eyes or hands on. I would like to know if your daughter's working with something similar.
Come on,
What?
I just think that, it's just unfair to criticize and call something nasty, dirty.
You never said nasty. Anteater-like, that's all.
You know what I'm talking about.
The anteater is a very clean animal.
Yeah.
I support you,
well,
Pamela.
I mean, if it was supposed to be that way, it would be that way when they're born. Why put a child through that? I just don't think it's fair. I think it's just, I've never had an issue. My son's never had a problem.
The ladies certainly don't complain.
I like your passion.
Me too. You protect your mama bear, and I love that about you. Everyone should have a mother just like you.
Are you from Illinois?
Yes, I is.
Good Chicago ear you got there.
Chicago.
Well, listen, Pamela, this is certainly not an attack on your son at all. I'm sure he's a wonderful human being, and I appreciate your defensiveness.
Did you look at my daughter? Go look at.
I want to bang the crap out of her right now. I'm looking at her and I'm masturbating. God, is she
for
hot?
the Bears?
She is so gorgeous. Is she related to Mike Ditka in any way? gotta get a very Ditka look to her.
Hey, how about that Mitch Trubisky?
Hey, a little bit. Dworskis. All right, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate the call. At least we're all laughing at the end of it.
Wonderful day.
You do the same thing. All right.